All right, let's talk about what is, for my money, the single most frustrating thing about working with AI assistants. Their memory is awful, right? Well, today, we're going to show you how to fix that for good.
I mean, does this sound familiar to you? You open a new chat, and you have to do the whole song and dance all over again. Explain the project, the rules, the tone. It's like you're stuck in this digital Groundhog Day, and it is just a huge drain on your time and, honestly, your creativity.
And look, this isn't just some theory. Check this out. This chart shows a real user's results. They completely changed their workflow. We're talking about going from over an hour every single day, just getting the AI up to speed, all the way down to just 5 minutes. So how on earth did they do that? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The real issue here is what you could call AI amnesia. Seriously, every time you open a new chat window, it's like you're introducing yourself to a complete stranger. The AI has zero memory of anything you've talked about before. Not your projects, not your preferences, nothing.
So we all live with the AI on the left, right? The forgetful one that starts from scratch and causes so much frustration. But what we're all aiming for is the one on the right, a true AI partner. An assistant that actually remembers what you've worked on, knows your project's rules, and can just pick up right where you left off. That's the dream. And today, we're making it a reality.
So how do we get there? Well, the solution is actually hidden inside a really powerful but kind of little-known feature in the Claude Desktop app. It basically gives the AI a superpower, the ability to reach outside of its little chat box and interact with your actual computer.
Okay, it's called MCP, or Model Context Protocol. I know, that sounds super technical, but trust me, the idea is really simple. Just think of it like a bridge. It's this special system that lets Claude safely access the outside world, which, in this case, means the specific files and folders on your computer that you say it's okay to look at.
Really, the best way to picture it is like this. You're giving your AI a notebook and a pen. That's it. It can finally read things, write things down for later, and most importantly, it can remember. It's a total game changer.
Okay, so the theory sounds great, but what does this actually look like when you're using it? Let's go back to that user who saved all that time and see exactly how it played out for them.
So get this. This person had been wrestling with a complex Python script for 3 days straight. Normally, they'd have to spend a ton of time re-explaining everything, but this time, they just typed one simple sentence. And Claude, because it could read its notebook, the project file, knew exactly where they were. That right there, that's the magic moment. The AI finally remembers.
And that one little moment of, oh, I remember, is what led to that huge time saving. Think about it. When you get rid of that repetitive setup for, say, 10 different tasks a day, your time just plummets. From 75 minutes all the way down to 5. That's over an hour of your day you just got back, every single day.
Okay, so at this point, you're probably thinking, this sounds incredible, but it's got to be a nightmare to set up, right? Well, that's the best part. It's actually surprisingly easy. We're talking 3 simple steps right inside the Claude settings.
So here's the breakdown. Step 1, you just open up your settings and click Edit Config. That'll open a text file. Step 2, you paste in a little block of code to turn on the memory feature. And step 3, and this one is super important for security, you tell Claude the exact folder it's allowed to look at. That's it. That folder becomes its permanent memory.
All right, so even though it's simple, there are a couple of little things that might trip you up. But don't worry, it's nothing major, and we're going to walk you through exactly how to dodge those common mistakes.
Okay, let's run through the big ones. If you see permission denied, it's almost always one of 2 things. Make sure you're using forward slashes in your file path, not backslashes, even on Windows, and make sure you've deleted any comments out of that config file. If you see directory not found, well, that one's easy. Just double check that you actually created the folder first. And of course, if things just aren't working, do the classic, turn it off and on again, but make sure you quit the app completely, even from the little icon in your system tray.
You know, once you get this running, you'll realize it's way more than just a time saver. It really fundamentally changes how you work with your AI. It stops being a simple tool and starts becoming something, well, something much more powerful.
And this is where the fun really begins. The possibilities just explode. Think about it. You could have a project manager that actually remembers all your coding standards. Or, how cool is this? A learning log where the AI keeps track of your mistakes and how you solve them. You could even have it store all your best prompts, so they're always ready to use.
So what this really boils down to is a shift. You're moving from using a forgetful tool to building a true partner, An AI that doesn't just give you one-off answers, but one that actually learns how you work, remembers your history, and grows with you on your projects.
It's really amazing how this one little tweak can unlock a whole new way of working. You're basically upgrading your AI from a basic calculator to a real, knowledgeable member of your team. So I'll leave you with this question. Once your AI can remember everything, what's the very first thing you're going to ask it to do?